particularly stress the importance of the Black Panther Party for Gay Liberation Front, but really to, in effect, include all of the Black people and other people of color that were behind Gay Liberation Front. I, as a Southerner, really found the paradigm for my political life in the open housing marches in Louisville in 1966. And so I found myself sitting next to a very handsome young man, and in that spring of 1966, and all of a sudden he and I, while we were singing these hymns and, you know, rousing us to go on marches for open housing, found ourselves just electrifyingly turned on to one another. And it was the first moment that I had ever been turned on to somebody at the same time. I had desired people from a distance, but that fusion of my erotic life, my erotic self, and affirmation of that with the first political action I had was truly electrifying. And then I got busted a couple of days later and found myself in a jail cell with 5 cadre for the Southern Leadership Conference, young black men who were the most courageous men I had ever seen. And they began camping. They called each other Mary, and they were teasing one another and saying, "Who are you going to sleep with tonight?" And, you know, and flipping their wrists and everything like this. And I realized that it was not at all hostile to me or condescending. It wasn't derogatory in any kind of way. But they were making me feel safe. And that kindness and that courage, it took me to a place of intimacy beyond anything, beyond all the fear I had felt all my life and the isolation that I had felt all my life. So I feel that the civil rights movement, black people, carried me on to GLF, and it was very much a part of what I wanted to, what moved me on in terms of that drive to go around. And you know, that's my story. It's not so much about GLF, but the point is that we weren't just a bunch of white people. We weren't alone. We weren't, you know, just this group of people that were off apart from the rest of the world. We were really part of a much larger, you know, movement, and that was a great joy for me.